Hey, welcome back. Let's talk about weeds and storage in this lesson. Have you ever seen that in fields where one crop is growing, some other types of plants also start to grow at the same place? Have you seen that? Yes, these undesirable plants that grow on their own near the crops are called weeds. Now, removal of these weeds is very important. Crops cannot grow properly in the presence of these weeds because they compete with crops for water and nutrients. Let's learn about some methods by which we can control the weeds. Farmers generally uproot the weeds by hand before they produce flowers or seeds. They also prefer tilling the soil to uproot the weeds. Now, there are certain chemicals that are used to kill the weeds as well. These are called weedicides. These weedicides are first diluted with water and then they are sprayed on the weeds. Now, weedicides kill the weeds and they also do not harm the crops. However, they can be harmful to the farmers who are spraying it. So, the nose and the mouth of the farmers should be covered. They should also wear gloves while holding the sprayer filled with weedicides. Now, farmer has sown the crops, irrigated them and protected them from the weeds.
I have sown my crops, watered them, and also protecting them from so many days.
There comes a time when the crops are mature and the grains and the seeds are available to be extracted. Now, this is done by a process called harvesting. In this, farmers generally cut the crop close to the ground level with the help of a sickle, or they pull the crops out from the soil. Harvesting is also done by a machine known as harvester. A thresher is usually used for separating the grains from the husk. Now, this process of removing grains from the husk is called threshing. Now, the thresher can be used in large fields. In small fields, however, winnowing is done, where the wind is used to remove the husk. Now, let's talk about storage. This is very important. Now, after working for the entire season, farmers are able to reap the benefits of their hard work. The grains are ready. However, the grains must be stored very carefully to protect them from insects, rats, and moisture.
What if my grains are eaten by rats, insects, or get spoiled by moisture?
Harvested grains have moisture and it's necessary to store them after drying because moisture attracts harmful microbes which spoil the grains. Generally, farmers fill dried grains in jute bags and metallic bins. For large-scale storage is done in granaries or silos that are pits made on farms to store these grains. Now, let's talk about the food we get from animals. We all know that plants fulfill our nutrition and other requirements. We get important vitamins, minerals essential for our growth from the plants.
I get vitamins and minerals from it.
But not only plants, animals also fulfill our nutrition requirements.
I get nutrition from them as well.
For example, the milk we consume is given by cows. Different milk products are then prepared from the milk, especially ice creams. No, I can't get my mind away from the ice cream. Now, the people living near the coast cannot perform agricultural practices because the land is not available for agriculture.
How can we grow crops here?
So they mainly depend on fish for their nutrition. Now, we can easily get rice, wheat and pulses from the market, but before reaching the market, a lot of steps are involved in producing the grains like sowing, irrigation, harvesting, etc. Similarly, to get the animal products like milk, eggs, etc., cows and hens are properly kept and given healthy food. That is the only way we get good quality milk and other products for our ice creams. Now, there's a branch of science named animal husbandry. This branch deals with animals that are reared for milk, meat and eggs. Now, in this branch, people are trained to take care of chicks, cows and calves. Also, through a process of breeding, we develop superior traits in animals. Let's take the example of this Jersey cow. Now, this Jersey cow provides higher yield of milk than other normal cows.
I'm getting so much milk.
Now, this happens because of the process of breeding. I'll see you in the next lesson.